everyone. So I had some technical difficulties, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with an unboxing. I had tried to unbox it, we had some issues, and so I'm just starting new. So this is the new Oracle deck that I got, Energy and Spirit Oracle. It is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Very pretty deck from what I can see. Your life is vibrating with unlimited potential. Manifest miracles with spirit every day. So this deck does have a guidebook, and it does not look like it's fully illustrated, but there definitely is lots to read. Back of the box looks like that. Alrighty. Here's the back of the card. Very pretty, very pastel, subtle. It is kind of thin, but it's got some thickness to it, so definitely wouldn't, if you used it every day, there would be wear and tear, but it's not going to fold under pressure. We do have Currents of Emotion, Family Tree, go, and we'll do this one, Elementals. Very pretty. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get a message for the collective. The deck does seem to shuffle very nicely. Alrighty, and let's see what we get. Go ahead and pick out 2 or 3, depending on if more come out. Okay. So we have Mindfulness, Archangel Zadkiel, Balance, and the last card, Divine Presence. All right. Okay. So first message that's coming through right away is there's a need to quiet your mind. It seems like there is a need for compassion and forgiveness. This could be for you, this could be regarding a situation, a person, but it also seems like someone is struggling with their self accepting themselves, accepting, compliments, self-care. It's almost like someone is going through a really difficult time, and that is manifesting in their appearance, and kind of their self-talk. And so Spirit is asking you to quiet your mind and to surround yourself with peace. Now this, I understand, is very difficult when you're not at a point where you can accept yourself. But the reason for this is because with Divine Presence here, again, there is a message of the force of love and creation. So all things were created in love. And so there's almost a message of you were created in love by your higher power, and you are perfect in their eyes, however your higher power resonates for you. And so there's a need to balance oneself, especially in the sacral chakra. There's, everyone can be kinder to themselves. If someone is talking to our friend in a certain type of way, obviously we would defend our friends, we would defend our family, we would defend our pets, but most of the time we don't defend ourselves. We have compassion for others, but we tend to not have compassion for ourselves and be really harsh with ourselves. And it's really easy for us to forgive others, but we have a really hard time forgiving ourselves. And the best quote that I've ever read was, it's very difficult to to accept yourself when you are comparing yourself to everyone's highlight reel. Meaning, you know, we know the behind the scenes. We know our flaws. We've seen them. We live them every day. And it's very easy to get on social media or TV or magazines or whatever and see these picture perfect people on the front. And when compared to this level of perfection, we fall short. Problem is, as everyone knows, perfection doesn't exist. And so, again, just kind of really working on learning to accept oneself and, you know, coming up with 3 things every day that you're good at or you like about yourself. And the first couple of days, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle because you don't see yourself in that way. But if you were to reflect it, like, if my friend was like me and she could draw like I could, if my friend could draw the way that I can, my friend would be an amazing artist. But because I know all the mess ups and the erasing and the redraws and the wasted paper, I'm not perfect, or I'm not a good artist because it doesn't come to me naturally. And so we tend to kind of talk ourselves out of this sense of perfection, or this sense of skill or talent that we have. And so Spirit's just asking you to quiet your mind and to really work on balancing yourself and bringing your sacral chakra back into balance. Forgive yourself. No one is perfect. Show compassion to yourself. Everyone has had a hard chapter, and accept yourself, because you're the only one you're stuck with permanently for the rest of your life. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, and I will see you all in the next unboxing video. Bye!